I get a comment from the person who commented longer down. I understand what you mean now. That you get that feeling from something like you cannot remember it. It's like in a weekend and you've been drunk. And you can only remember some fragments of the weekend. So when you experience something, the memory will maybe be clearer and clearer. The more you experience something that reminds you of that episode that you cannot remember in that weekend. Can you comparing a little bit like that? Or if you could say that we have lived before and our memory know the life before that we have lived. And that's why maybe some things can appear as a déjà vu. If we believe that we have a soul and this is possible. About the time that you have heard, the time does not exist. If it was the case the time did not exist, then time should be like an update that we constantly is updated so everything becomes reality. That everything is images that we are living through every day that's in a constant update. That we are simply just as a sound. On that way, time would not exist if it constantly only is update. If that was the case, the time is update on images in a constantly that we cannot see or feel the updates, the images that we are living through. If that was the case, then no matter how many years we go back, it will just be now. Because the only difference would be the image from then and now. Sorry. So if we could change the image like that from then and now in that update, it will seem like we have traveled many years back and it will just be now. If that was the case, time would not exist. That would be maybe one of the theory if time does not exist. That is simply just as images on layer, creating the world that we are living in. On that way, we could discuss about time was a reality. But our mind does see it as real. So it is real. Of course, it could be in the way that in the movie Matrix, that we are living in a game. If that was the case, time would still exist. But what I mean, if everything was an update, that is, that we would not be physical, but something formless that choose to have a form and maybe only have a simply sound. If that was the case, that everything that's surrounding us is giving us a body and something to live in. If that was the case, yes, time would not exist. Then there must be a kind of a God creating the images we are living in. But thanks for the comment again. That was a little bit about time.